everybody, welcome all of you to our channel IAPT Learners Hub. In this video we are going to study constructors in C++. That is, what is a constructor, characteristics of a constructor, different types of a constructor with the proper examples. Then how to use the constructor, what is the advantage of a constructor. Let us study one by one with the proper example. What is a constructor? Define the constructor. A constructor is a special member function that is called automatically when an object is created. We can create a constructor in the class. Okay. Then when we create an object of the class, the constructor is a special member function that is automatically called. There are not required any extra statement for this constructor to access data members and functions with the dot operator. Okay, constructors. Okay. A constructor എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? It is a special member function that is called automatically when an object is created. നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ കൺസ്ട്രക്ടർ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. എന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ക്ലാസ്സിന് വേണ്ടി ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി കൺസ്ട്രക്ടർ മെയിൻ ഫംഗ്ഷനിലേക്ക് കോൾ ചെയ്യും വിത്ത് നോട്ട് റിക്വയർഡ് ഫോർ എനി എക്സ്ട്രാ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സ് വിത്ത് dot operator. Automatically when we create the object, automatically the statements which are given for constructor that automatically call in the main program. Okay, that is the advantage of constructor. Okay, let us study one example program using with the constructors. How to use constructors in the program with the class, using with the class and objects. Okay, first we can start the class. How to create the class we have already studied. Then how to create the class with the keyword class. Okay, this here class is the keyword followed by name of the class. Here name of the class is my class. Okay, then open the bracket. Then give the keyword public. What is a keyword public? Access specifier. That last class you have learned why to use public. Then give the constructor name. Here constructor name is my class. See what is the difference here? The name of the constructor and the name of the class is same. Okay, that is the rule. Class name and constructor name should be same. You should not give any different name for constructor. Which name we have given for class, that same name we have to give for constructor. Same name we have to give for constructor. To create the constructor we have to use the name of the class. Okay, should not give any other name to create the constructor. Class name and constructor name should be same. Then access specifier should be public. Okay, then give the statement which we can give class. Here we have given one simple statement to print the hello world. What is, for example, to print the word statement sentence hello world. Okay, now class is okay. We created the class name is my class, constructor name is my class. Why you have given both same name? Because that is the rule. Constructor name and class name should be same. Then the access specifier should be public. Okay, then come to the main program. We can create the object. That also we have studied in last classes. Give the class name with space. Give the name of the object, my obj. When we create an object of my class, when we create an object of the class, this will call the constructor automatically. There are not required any extra statement with the dot operator to access the statement of the function, member function my class or constructor my class. Okay, that is the main advantage of constructor. It is a member function. The constructor is a member function, but it will call automatically when we create an object of the class. Because the class name and constructor name is same. Okay, then such a way we can use the constructor in the program. In the class we have to create the constructor. Then main program when we create an object, the constructor, it will call the constructor automatically. Okay, then I am going to speak in Malayalam also. See, first how to use the constructor in the program. See, first create the class create ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പോൾ my class name with the name of the class is my class. Okay, then specifier is public. Then create the constructor my class. That class ന്റെ നെയിമും constructor നെയിമും സെയിം ആയിരിക്കണം. Okay, then give one statement for constructor. You can give statements or data members or functions, and anything we can give. Here we are given a simple statement. Okay, then class is okay, class is over, class is terminated by semicolon, class is finished. Then come to the main program. Then the class as it is we cannot use. നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ക്ലാസ് നമുക്ക് മെയിൻ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അതിൻ്റെ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് വിത്ത് ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ഓൺലി നമുക്ക് അതിലുള്ള മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻസും കോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ, നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു ഓൾറെഡി. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ മെയിൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം വന്നിട്ട് മൈ ക്ലാസ്സിന് ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. മൈ ക്ലാസ് നെയിം, ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് നെയിം ഈസ് മൈ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ്. പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണ ഓൺ ദ സ്പോട്ടിൽ തന്നെ ദിസ് വിൽ കോൾ ദ കൺസ്ട്രക്ടർ ഇൻ ദ മെയിൻ പ്രോഗ്രാം. അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് എന്തല്ല വിച്ച് ആർ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സ്, വാട്ട് ആർ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സ് വി ആർ ഗോൺ ഫോർ ദ കൺസ്ട്രക്ടർ my class, at automatically will come to the automatically we can access in the main program, not required any extra statement with the dot operator. That is the main advantage of constructor. Different types of constructors are there, characteristics of the constructor are there. Let us study one by now. Okay, next one, characteristics of constructors in C++. What are the characteristics we have to follow to create a constructors in C++? First one, the class name and constructor name should be same, because just now we have seen that how to create the constructors in the program. The name which you have given class name, that same name you have to use to create a constructor. Okay. Second one, the access sphere should be public. It does not have any return value. Okay. When we use the constructors, the access sphere should be public. Then it does not have any return value, because when we create an object of the class, the construction gets called automatically. Then not required for any return type or any not required any extra statements to access the constructor, data members and functions. Okay, these are the rules we have to follow to create a constructors. Class name and constructor name should be same. Public sphere public, not required any return value. Okay, then when we create an object, constructor gets called automatically in the main program. These are the characteristics of constructors in C++. There are two types of constructor definitions in C++. First one, defining the constructor within the class. Second one, defining the constructor outside the class. Okay, two types of constructor definitions are there. We can study that how to create the constructor within the class and how to create the constructor outside the class. Let us study that. There are two types of constructor definitions are there. We have already studied that within the class and outside the class. Okay, we'll do first example. Within the class, program to store and display student details, to input and display student details using the class and objects. Okay, first we have to define the class. How to define the class? With the keyword class with the name of the class student. Okay, then open the brackets and declare the three variables. We required three variables for student details. Okay, roll number, name and fee. Then we have to give the access specifier public. Why? We have to declare and define the function constructor, member function constructor, okay, and normal member function. So it is there. Then give the first access specifier public. Next we can define the constructor. Constructor name is student. Class name also student. That both should be same. Okay. Then give the define the constructor with the details. What are the details you have to give here? Give the prompt statement for roll number, name and fee. Then give the input statement for roll number, name and fee one by one. Then close the brackets. Then definition of the constructor, define the constructor is over. Then we have to give one more function we have to define, that is display. Give the display function, define the display function, then void display. Here we are given void because normal member function we have to give the return type. Constructor not required return type. Okay, give the display void display. Then give the statement for to print the details, roll number, name and fee. Okay, we have given like that, roll number, name in a single line. Okay, then main program. Come to the main program. Then first you have to create the objects with the class name student space s. Okay, object is created. As soon as the object of the class is declared, or as soon as the object of the class is created, constructor gets called automatically. Okay, then with other statements we are given that constructor that automatically we can access in the main program, not required for extra statements with the dot operator. But a normal function we require the dot operator with the object and give the function name. So object name s dot display function. Okay, then we can access the details which are given for display. Then close the return 0, close the main program. Then we will see after the execution of the program what is the output display on the screen. See the output. Give the prompt statement for roll number, give the value for roll number, enter a name for name, give the value for name. Then next the last prompt statement, enter the fee, give the value for fee, and display the details. Okay, that's why we can do the program inside constructor inside the class. Definition of constructor definition inside the class. Next one is constructor definition outside the class, that we can see now. Second type of constructor, defining the constructor outside the class. First type we have already learned how to define the constructor inside the class. Second example is outside the class. See, first we have to define the class name student. Okay, then declare the variable roll number, name, and fee. Okay, we can declare it one by one. Then we have to give here we have to declare the two functions, two member function. One is constructor, second one is normal member function. Constructor name is student. Okay, that is the same name as a class name. Okay, first that you have to declare first, then normal member function display. Here see one difference is here, student no void, display void is there. Why student no, we are not given void in student constructor? Because if it is a constructor, not required any return type. Okay, normal function we have to use the return type void. Okay, then class terminated with a semicolon. But once we can first we need to declare the constructor and member function in the class first. That is must. We have to declare constructor and member function in the class. Then we can define the implementation anywhere. We can define anywhere outside the class. We can define. Then the main program we can define. Okay, no problem. But declaration should be there in the class in the public mode. Okay, public keyword. We have to use the keyword public. Access specifier should be public. Understand how use the constructor outside the class. Declaration we have to do in the class. Implementation we can do anywhere on the program. Okay, next continuation. Then we can implement the definition of constructor. Okay, here outside the class is already over. Okay, then outside the class we can define the constructor. How to declare the define the constructor? Give the class name. Class name is student. Then scope resolution operator. Okay, then give the constructor name student, scope resolution operator, constructor name, student, function call. Okay, then we can define it. That what we have to define here: prompt statement and input statement. Enter the roll number, scene, or enter roll number, name, and fee one by one with the appropriate proper prompt statement. Okay, then the implementation of student definition is over. Next one is to implementation of display. Here void student display. Okay, give the to print the above details, roll number, name, and fee. Now two function constructor and member function is declaration is also over. That we declare in the class. Definition of the function is outside the class. In the main program we have to call it. See, this is the main program. Class name is student, object is s. Once we created the object, automatically constructor gets called in the main program. As soon as the object's class is declared, the constructor gets called automatically in the main program. Student S means that is all the which are the statements we are given for that constructor that automatically we can access in the main program. Okay. Then to display the given details is that is normal function. Give the object of the class, then dot operator, then give the display function name. That is what is a function member function name display simple returns. Okay. Then after executing this program, what is the result? Give the roll prompt statement for roll number, give the value for roll number, enter the name, give the name for name, then enter the fee, then display. Even display in one line. Okay. Such a way we can do the construction outside the class. Now two types of class we have already defined, explained, inside the class and outside the class. Okay, you can practice it on your computer. If you have any doubts, you put it on the comment box. I'll reply it. Okay. Hope you learned what is a constructor, how to use the constructor, what are the characteristics of a constructor, what are the two types of constructor, then how to use the constructor inside the class and outside the class. Everything you have learned one by one. Okay. Hope you learned everything. If you like this class, like and share, subscribe the channel also. The next class we will come with different types of constructors. Okay.